Hello, welcome to the Weekend Golf Guy. I'm Travis, the Weekend Golf Guy, and today we're playing live indoor golf on our Foresight GC Quad launch monitor, home course retractable golf screen, and using E6 Connect golf simulator software. And today we're playing in the first round of the 9-hole Summer Beer League presented by IndoorGolf.club. If you have a golf simulator and you play E6 Connect, GSPro, FSX, or TGC 2019, we have free leagues that you can play in. We won't ever charge you for these things. Just come over, join, register for the events on www.indoorgolf.club, and meet and compete with other indoor golfers just like me. Today, I'm going to be teeing it up here at Prairie Dunes, which is our first round. It's only 9 holes. We have live scoring here, so if you happen to tune in a little later, don't worry, you're going to see the scorecard at the bottom and see how we do. Are we going to play well? I don't know. Who knows? Haven't played E6 for a while. It's significantly different going in between different golf simulator software, so we'll see how the putting goes. That's always the hardest part. Before we get going, we're going to hit the range and go set a target out there, hit a couple wedges, just get kind of loosened up, and we'll see how the swing is today. No idea. No guarantees, but leave a comment in the comments section. Heckles are welcome. Swing advice always welcome, and we appreciate you all. So hopefully you're having a great weekend, and let's get right to it. I'm going to switch over here to behind the camera swing, and you're going to see 3 different cameras here, and you're also going to see our live scorecard that's going to pop up in just a second. We're going to keep track of scoring as we go. Again, it's only 9 holes. So it should be a pretty good time. Let's just rock and roll here. I'm going to go to practice mode. And if you haven't seen us practice on E6 Connect before, you can see there is my player card. I'm actually going to edit this and change it to white tees before I forget. Even though it says blue there, now see my little icon changed to white. It was blue before. You need to go back and change that every time you log in. And for the Summer League, we are playing from the white tees. So right now I'm going to go hit the driving range. And we're going to just pick a flat range. All of these settings look pretty good. So we're going to tee off. One thing you'll notice about E6 software, we've been playing on GSPro, and the software is actually pretty fast. The downside is that each time you launch it, you never know if you're on the latest version. GSPro, it automatically updates. Some people don't like that, some people do. I personally love that GSPro automatically updates every time I load it. With E6 Connect, if you're playing people online, you got to make sure that you're on the same version of software. Otherwise, you won't be able to connect with each other. So just one difference, not a big deal. All right, let's set a target out there. The way that we do that is we click this over in the bottom, and then we click this guy. And we're going to set one out just to 50 yards. And what I'm going to do is it automatically changed here to sand wedge. And we're just going to hit a couple 60-degree wedges somewhere towards the target. That's the idea. I got the fiber-built golf simulator mat here that allows me to hit down on my wedges and so I don't damage my joints. That was a little short, but right at it, no problem. 5 feet from the pin. I would take that. Now, anything inside a 10-foot as we play is going to be an automatic gimme. The reason we have it at 10 feet is because it is a beer league. It's just for fun. Other ones that we'll set up later in the fall will be a little more serious, but this one is just for fun, just to keep the swings in throughout the season. That was a bit long, right on target, 57 yards. Here we go. Man, I'm crushing these. So I'm going to have to ease up a little bit. 63. We need to hit it about 48 yards. And we did it, 48 yards, right on the number. It's going to stop right by the pin, 3 feet 7 inches. You can see it over on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, if I wanted to stop here and look at all of those different shots, I have the ability to do that. by clicking the big red E6 icon and then Analyzer. And this shows me my last shot. I have the ability to click a replay if I'd like to see that one. I just click this button, click replay. It's going to go over. We hit 48 yards exactly, and you can see that it stopped and backed up there. Now it's going to give us the option here. We're going to return back, and then I want to see all of my shots. Here are all of my shots overlaid, and I can click through them to see the different shots. My ball height. So that one right there was optimum. We had 36.5 foot of our peak height, and I can see my launch angle was 38 degrees. This is a 60-degree wedge, so just a little more than half of my dynamic launch angle. That's wonderful, and this is all good to go. So I think we've warmed up enough. I'm excited to get going on Prairie Dunes, so let's just back out to the main menu, rock and roll. If you have any comments, leave them in the comments section. I will be checking on the old cellular. All right, let's play golf, and we're going to adjust our settings. Now, for each, if you've never heard of indoorgolf.club, what we do is, I'll just pull it over on the screen here. We have a website, www.indoorgolf.club, and this is our first event here. And it tells me all of my settings on the screen, so I know exactly what I want to put in here. It's good to go. I don't need to remember them because I set them up already. So I'm going to hit play golf. There I am, and I'm showing on the white tees. We're going to play stroke play, and we're going to pick Prairie Dunes, which is the club we're playing, or the course we're playing here. These are all organized alphabetically. There we go. Prairie Dunes Country Club. Now you only need E6 basic subscription to play in the Summer League. And we're going to click next, which allows us to go in and change our game options. And the first thing I want to do is select my first 9 holes. There we go. And I'm going to click settings. Putting mode is give me inside of 10 feet. You can put more than one mulligan if you want. We'll do 2. It's just used for misreads. Honor system, of course, if you live stream it, we'll be able to see. But honor system, if you have a misread on your system, go ahead and select a couple mulligans there. I know that there's misreads sometimes. Pin position is going to be medium. Everything else looks good. We're going to go back to environment here. Elevation is just make sure it's set to 0, no wind. Green hardness is hard. Green speed is a 10 stimp. Moderate fairway, partly cloudy. So this all looks really good. And we're going to click accept. Just double check all of these settings. And we're going to click tee off. It's going to load, and we're going to rock and roll. Again, free leagues, indoorgolf.club. And our first hole is 386 yards. We don't need a whole lot to get this up here. So just a nice soft driver will be good. All right. See how it goes. That's off the toe, but it's going to work out just fine. Sit down there. Perfect. Yeah, that worked just fine. We've got 139 yards in. It's uphill 13 feet, and the pin's in the back. So for me, that is a 9-iron. 9-iron's going to work just fine. And I think we'll leave it aimed right where it is because we're going to try and fade this ball to the right. I tugged it, so it's not going to fade a lot. I hit it 139 exactly, but we just missed the green. I didn't have that cut on it, so maybe should have aimed out to the right of the pin a little bit. Just a chip here, get it inside 10 feet, and we'll be on our way to the next hole. Okay, so one difference you see right away is the grid lines between GSPro or even TGC 2019. This has the grid lines are colored and a little bit harder to see, whereas GSPro and TGC 2019 has the golf ball or the white dots that roll. If you're looking really closely, you can see this, but it can be challenging. 32 feet, it's downhill 6 inches, so 10 yards. We don't have to hit this really that hard. See if it rolls out. Yeah, that's very good. 21 inches, so we're going to get the gimme putt there. I carried it 6 yards, and it rolled out nicely. We're going to get the gimme par. Time to go enter it in our live scoring. So to do that, we just get our par, and we go on to the next hole. 154 yards. There we go. 154, uphill 19 feet, so that's going to add quite a bit. We're going to play this like 160. That's an 8-iron for me. Pin is all the way in the back, so something in the middle is okay, and it's over on that left-hand side again. I generally hit a fade, so let's just keep it right where it is. Oh, that came off club face. Big time right. Just bounce up there. Oof. That's going to be a tricky putt. See what we can do. Oh, man. I don't even know which way this is going. It actually wants me to chip, and I'm going to take its advice. If this were TGC 2019 or it were GSPro, I'd probably putt this. But with E6, it's really hard to putt from the fringe. And you can see in the right-hand side over on the mini map, it says I'm on the fringe, and I just don't want to risk it. So I've got 73 feet, and I'm just going to hit a little wedge here. That's got to go. Oh, no, just outside of the friend zone, so we're going to have to putt this 10-footer. The pressure is on. Let's go. Leave a comment in the comment section if you just joined us. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend. All right, with E6 Connect software, you do not need to line up your putt. All you need to do is hit it straight. GSPro, you have to go and click where you want to aim. It's a little more realistic. With E6 Connect, you just aim, and all I want to do is hit it 10 feet, 2 inches, and it's uphill, so this is great. There we go. We drained it. Perfect. It's a great putt. I even opened the club face, I think, a little bit. Yeah, and that's what it looks like. I do like that about E6 Connect. Even though that was really quick, the stats there, it shows me what the putter was doing through impact. I felt that, and I saw it on the screen just like outside. 305 yards. We're going to get as close as we can. Yep, right for that bunker is pretty good. It's heading right at it. Catch a good bounce. Yeah, that's perfect. That's a beauty. Still rolling, and my ball went behind the screen here. Actually, both of them did, so got to go and collect those. I've got a little pool noodle that helps keep the putts from bouncing back because I have my screen a little higher than recommended. And the reason that I have that is just so I don't catch this netting on the upper left-hand corner with the driver. You could catch that netting. The cool thing is that next week I'm going to be upgrading this entire home course golf simulator screen to the 180 version. So I'll be doing that. I'm going to post the video all over. So follow us on Facebook or TikTok, wherever you like to go and watch videos. We're going to be posting how to do that upgrade and then what's the difference. You can see right now my sidearm nets only come out to about 45 degrees, but with the upgrade, it goes a full 180 degrees. And the cool thing about that is that I can then project 16:9 instead of 4:3. So really awesome. We'll see how difficult that upgrade is. And let's try and make this for a eagle here. I got 16 feet. It's uphill 1 inch. I didn't hit it. Oh, no. What a bad putt. What a bad putt. Oh, man. All right, give me birdie. I would have been happy with a birdie on the tee box. So let's take our birdie and run to the next hole. All right, I'm going to check in on you all. I hope you're doing great. Leave a comment in the comments section. If you're still watching, I'd love to hear from you. Got Dustin, Shane. How's it going? Hope you all are doing great. -1 through 2. Is that 2 or 3? See, we got to go look at the scorecard. Hope I didn't forget to post. I did. We had our 3, and we got to update our scorecard. There we go. On to hole number 4. Resume the round. 148 yards. It's uphill 22 feet. Pin's right on the left-hand side, but it's got me aimed. So you got to watch this stuff. It's got me aimed to the center of the green, which is nice, I guess, but I'd like to aim directly at the flag on this one because I hit a cut shot. It should end up towards the middle. 148 uphill. This is another 8-iron for me. Let's do it. Came off to the right again. I need to follow through, but yep, faded just fine. It looks like they've improved the ball physics quite a bit on E6 Connect. Several years ago, E6 Connect was about the only player-to-player software out there. TGC 2019 was also player-to-player, but the backspin was incredible, and it looks like they've updated quite a bit of that. Significantly uphill, 1 foot, 1 inch, and we've got a 26-foot putt, so hopefully we don't leave this one short. And I think we did. Just get inside 10 feet. Oof, another bad putt. Hard to get it there. So we'll walk off with our 3 and on to the next hole. This is just flying by. I think we're going to be done in a matter of no time. That's the cool thing about a 9-hole league in the summer. If you don't have a whole lot of time, you're playing outside, but you still want to kind of play on the sim, or you're hitting golf balls anyways, why not join? It's totally free. Here we go, 394 yards rather. Par 5. Oh, that was lucky that it turned out okay. That was a heel cut shot. Whew. I hit right about there on the club, so we got away with one. Look at that big old banana. 148.2. That 0.2 is a huge difference, right? Just round it. 148.2, uphill 25. I'm actually going to hit a soft 7-iron, and I'm going to aim towards the middle of the green. So this time it's got me pointed at the pin, but on the last hole it didn't want to do that. So I'm going to hit like a really soft 7-iron here. I haven't been hitting that 8-iron great. Let's just hit this 7-iron. I didn't hit that great either. That's going to be bunker. Oh, 150 yards out on a par 5 and missed the green. That's going to hurt. And I know there's some good players who signed up for the league. We've got 7 people who have signed up for this E6 Connect Summer League. You can sign up anytime. So if you haven't signed up yet, go register. You got all week to play this event. Plus, you can, if you miss this event, no problem. There's 6 weeks. You get points for each week. If you win 1 or 2 of these things, it's going to be hard to beat somebody who wins 1 or 2. Okay, 68 feet. It's uphill. 8 foot. Oh my gosh, get in. Oh. That was sick. All right. Got the give me birdie there, hitting it to 6 inches. I think I could actually make that putt in real life. On to hole number 6. Now, it's interesting because it says I'm -1. 4, 3, 1, 1 under. That was a par 4. Oh, I thought that was a par 5. Darn it, I thought that was a gimme birdie. Goodness gracious. Still 1 under. All right. 352 yards. I guess it's coming up, the par 5. We want to get somewhere out here. .352, end up on the right side of the fairway. Or left side. Just be clear. There we go. That's fine. So there's no terrain penalties, unlike GSPro. We've turned them off for this. 64 yards to go. That's a 60-degree wedge. We were kind of practicing 50 yards, so a little more than that. Even though we're in the rough, we are not going to have to hit this any different. It's going to be just like we're in the fairway. 64 yards. Oh, it's got to go. I hit that 50. So 15 yards short. Well, we were trying 50 on the range. I hit it 50. Wrong place, wrong time. 49 feet, breaking down into the right. Or excuse me, up into the right. Oh, I babied that. We're going to have a long putt here. Wow. We're lucky that that sloped away because I really babied that. So we've got our gimme par, but that one felt difficult. All right, on to our first par 5, 485 yards. Hit a big drive here. Yeah, that was hammered. Yep. There we go. That one was crushed. 184 in. I'm going to hit a 6-iron. All right. Slightly downhill. Pin's over on the left. See, it's got me aimed again in the fairway. You got to watch out for this stuff. Right about there is where we want to aim. 178. Pretty good. Yeah, that's very good. Stop right there. That's a great shot. Yep. So I flew it 177 on the launch monitor. That was a 6-iron. I could have hit a 7 likely, but I would have had to jump on a 7, so just hit a 6-iron. And that's a eagle. So that's great. On to hole number 8. 3 under. We're going to post a good score, hopefully, if we can keep it all together. Even though it's the beer league, I've got a little glass of wine here. 380. I'm going to keep with the driver. It's treating us pretty good. Yep. Another good one. Just stay there. It's fine. Yeah. There's a little more controlled swing. You'll notice this is my first live stream in the past several months that I've taken my elbow brace off, which is great. The fiber built mat has certainly helped that a ton. I was previously hitting on this turf right here, which is the Net Return Pro Turf, and it is not forgiving at all. Even though it was on softer carpet, it just tore my joints up. So Had several months with a arm brace on, just trying to get better. And with the fiber built golf mat, it feels good now. 131 yards. It's uphill 11 feet 9 inches. So I've got a 9-iron here. Should be pretty good. Catch a bounce. It's the right distance. We're going to have to make a putt here for birdie. Going to have to post a big number because I know people are going to go low on this. I actually really enjoy this course. I don't know if I've ever played it live. I actually don't know if I've ever played this one on E6, but so far so good. Okay, 11 feet 5 inches, and it's uphill 6 inches. Man. Right speed, I guess, yeah, I just pulled it to the left. I felt like that was very good, but we walk away with a par. So had an opportunity there. On to our last hole for this league. Of course, we're going to play GSPro and TGC 2019 as well. So if you haven't signed up for those, do it. No, you're not running out of time. There's 6 weeks, 9 holes. Play all of them you'd like to play. Here we go. $3.99. I tugged it. It's right towards that sand. Flew the sand. Stayed out of the deep stuff, and we're going to have just a pitching wedge. That was not a very good swing, but we got away with it. 139 coming up to the pin. It's another 9-iron. Okay. It's uphill 13 feet, so we can kind of step on this one. Safe side. Just fine. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with E6's ball physics changes. Seems like they've done a lot of work there because that would have spun all the way back off the green just a year or so ago. So I know a lot of people are jumping ship. They're going over to GSPro. There's 2 main reasons I think they're doing that. With E6's subscription, you don't get everything. You have to pay $600 a year to get all of the courses plus $500 for the premium courses. It's not really a sustainable model. GSPro is $250 a year. And people like you and I, we just build the courses using LiDAR technology. And as many courses as they build, it's just going to keep getting better and better and better for one price. FSX Play is also pay for course. And you can use, in E6's, the graphics are good, but the gameplay on GSPro is equally as good, and some argue better. So just a lot of people jump and ship from E6, but if you still have a subscription, you've got a place to play. 29 feet, downhill 1 inch. We got it in the friend zone, but barely. Just not getting them there. Got to have a little more speed on the putts to keep them online, but that's another par. So 3 under, respectable. I don't think it will hold up. 32. There we go. So not bad. Hey, that was our first event on the indoorgolf.club Summer Beer League for E6 Connect. I'm happy that I got to play live. Excited that you all joined me. And thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the comments section. Let us know where you're playing from and if you're going to join or what system you're using. Look forward to seeing you all in the very, very, very near future. And until next time, hit them straight.